Hello everybody, welcome back to Game 2 between Hclat and Gorgie. Score going into this one is 1-0 Hclat. He brought like a relatively normal team Game 1 despite the Protect on T-Tar. And Protect on T-Tar is an interesting move. It scouts Houdini and whatnot as well. Gorgie brought like a strange old slacking team. Didn't hate it, to be honest. Probably needed a rock resist, but it's pretty cool. Hclat took Game 1 by making some really nice kind of, in air quotes, 50-50 plays. Probably weren't really 50-50s in his eyes because he could make them freely, but made some really nice plays. Game 1 that kind of put him ahead. So we'll see, can he keep that lead up in game 2, or will Gorgie snag one back? So Hclat's going to lead Tar, and Gorgie's going to lead Zapdos. Gorgie straight out to meta, and Hclat just rock slides. That's probably CB damage doing if it's doing 28. Either way, Gorgie's got leftover, so he's going to be able to get a bit of that back. Molt is Hclat's initial switch in, and Gorgie makes a nice double out to Zap. Hclat goes out to Jolt now, so he's got an interesting kind of offense core, and Gorgie's going to be able to get a free agility off, so we're going to see what he can pass it to here. That's agility zap's always dangerous. It's one of the most kind of, I don't know, it seems to raise your blood pressure a lot as an opponent of it. Can just, if it goes out to the wrong thing, it can be game over right there. Hclat does roar out the Tar here and reveals that he's got that Gorgie's got some sort of maybe special offense team. I said that, and then Tar DD's up, so who knows. Either way, Tar's going to get out here with the Flygon, and he's going to EQ. Now, if I know that Hclat team, is that the one with Salic Flygon? The Hclat Gon, I think it's called. Anyway, he goes out to Tar on the agility again. So perhaps scouting for maybe a T-Wave there. Either way, Gorgie just uses it as an opportunity to get a agility off. He's going to pass it out now to Celebi, so Celebi eats the slide this time. I'm interested that he didn't pass it out to meta there. He knew Hclat wasn't going for a focus punch. Perhaps he was fearing an earthquake. That actually would have KO'd from there, but I don't know, it seems like a fairly risky play. Gorgie does get crit here for 62, CB Tar showing how much damage it can do. And he does stay in, so it's a bulky CB Tar, and it's actually going to be able to take out the meta here. So that's really lucky from Hclat that he got the crit, because he otherwise wouldn't have been able to stay in there. Zap does come out here. Is Hclat gonna stay in? He is, yeah, so Gorgie's just gonna be able to kill that Tar off. Jolt gonna come out here. Celebi badly weakened, so no initial switch in for Gorgie for the Jolteon. He is gonna let Zap take a T-Bolt. That Zap was bulky, but the T-Bolt did not help, or the crit did not help. He's going to be able to get an agility off though, so he is going to be able to get out of here. And the thing about Zap is, as long as it's alive, it's dangerous. Oh wow, that was a really nice roar play there. I didn't even know that Jolteon had roar. I didn't see if it had revealed it earlier or not. So Zap is going to bring out Gengar here, who is going to Ice Punch into the Tar. Ice Punch does 24. Is Tar getting lefties? He's not. So, does Tar have any way of pressuring this Flygon? Maybe an Ice Beam? Flygon's gonna be faster somehow. Oh, counter. Wow. That is incredible. That's a really interesting play. Hclat got closer here, so he reveals his last. And now that Tar has hit +3 speed. Probably the wrong item for him really there for Gorgie. He probably wanted a different item. If he had Laichi, it might have just been over right there. This game is wild. It's crazy. Gorgie going to bring out the Celebi now, and the Ancient Powers. Wow. Imagine if that had raised all his stats. Where would we be? Anyway, Gengar comes out here on the Ancient Power Celebi. And he is going to be able to Ice Punch. Hclat probably going Gengar because he doesn't want to go Jolt and be able to... actually, no, the Zap's at 14. It would have been fine. Yeah, Gengar is just kind of better against most things. Better against more things than Jolt, so it's probably a better lead here. If, say, Gorgie brings something new in that counters it. Brings in a Cradily. What? What was that expecting? Jeez. Definitely afraid of Roar anyway. It Rock Slides the Gengar here. This is so strange. Hclat might actually have to give up his Gengar to this. He does actually. He has to give it up. And the Cradily is going to be able to take out Gengar here. I don't think I've ever uttered that sentence. Jolt, or no, Moltres comes out. Interesting. If it's running Timid, it's probably going to be faster than that Zap. Well, I'm not sure, but Zap's bulky anyway for sure. Last for Gorgie is Gyarados. Figure that. Wow. Is he going to get Wisped here? He is, so the Molt is faster. And Gyara Earthquakes on the prediction. I don't know if I like that. I mean, if you predicted a Jolt, wouldn't you just DD anyway? So strange. DD's now. And does get roared out, so maybe that Gyara was really, really slow. Maybe like an Adamant Gyara or something like that. I think I'd have to run Jolly on that team though. Anyway, he's faster here between Molt and Zap. It's Zap. Zap's faster, so Hclat going to switch out, but looks as though there is no answer on Gorgie's team here to the Gyarados, or to the Jolteon. Jolteon's just going to be able to clean up, and Hclat's going to get that 2-0 victory. Wow, that was a really strange series. Gorgie brought some insane teams both games. Yeah, absolute psycho, complete psycho. Jeez, but I really enjoyed it. Hclat gets the better end of him both games. Came down to some really key turns here. If that had flinched, that Rock Slide had flinched Cloyster, or if it had been Lychee Berry Tar, we would have seen a T-Tar sweep here. But yeah, what a game. Hclat is going to move on to round 4, and Gorgie is going to be knocked into the round 3 losers bracket. So yeah, basically how it works is the next round is a losers bracket only round, I think. So winners won't be playing at all next round. It'll just be the guys who have one loss on the records thus far. So yeah, interesting game, interesting series. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did, and we'll see you again in the next one.